dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems. I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming.
Oh, and we in there. Peace and love to all the gods and goddesses and high vibrating species on the planet. How we living out there, good people? What's up? Peace, come on in, man. Come on in, y'all. Come on. Don't be shy. Hey, do me a favor. Hit the like, share, and subscribe button for me, please. Help me with the algorithm, guys. Use that help. We really can. You know, the pressure is real. I just got to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? But welcome back. We about to go through another singles. We got a singles SCP. We got 882. That's 882. Okay. A machine. And he's a Euclid. We gonna see what he busting with. I don't. We've had different type of machines that's been doing all sorts of stuff, right? It's not the typical machines that we've been dealing with. So I'm gonna just let the Volgun do his thing. And yes, we are back with the Volgun. It's been a minute. So salute, peace, and love to you, guy. I think the numerology is the 9. We got the 9 energies right here. So let's run that real quick, y'all. Let's run that real quick. I hope everybody doing good out there, though. Appreciate y'all joining me on the real. You know what I'm saying? And also this is Anthrax Craft. Got you. I got you, guy. All right, so let's do the. Let me get my light. Okay, so we got the number 9. This masculine in energy. We got Mars. Aries in the 1st house, Scorpio in the 8th house. Positive energies is a humanitarian, generous, energetic, bold, courageous, competitive, strong, inspirational, independent, a good organizer, self-determining, charitable, artistic, resourceful, global-minded, spiritual, strong-willed. Okay, and the negatives are impulsive, hasty, ill-tempered, cynical, argumentative, over-emotional, daydreaming, narrow-minded, aimless, heartless, resentful, selfish, all talk, no show. All right, so in the occupations is a police, military officer, a politician, a firefighter, construction worker, a musician, artist, spiritual leader, publisher, journalist, coulter, a surgeon, a steel worker, ballistics expert, judge, cultist, pro athlete, union worker. I mean, I need to get these on a different. I keep saying that too. Yeah, I'm gonna get on that. TV, radio personality, and an entrepreneur and a travel expert. Right. So in the tidbits here, we got the rulership over the slaughterhouse, the battlefields, the police stations, of course, fire stations, ammunition plants, armories, auto industry. Hey, bro, hey. This my life path number is number 9. So you know what I'm saying. That's why I every time I read these things, it's certain keywords that stick out. It hits me, and something I either got to work on or I got to keep cultivating. Right. So steel mills, travel industry, international movements, publishing houses. We got the red, rose, and crimson families for the color, and that's also my favorite color, red. One of my favorite colors. And we got Hermit card for the tarot, if you're into such a thing. And that is patience, maturity, has a spiritual light to keep on the right path. Learn caution, vigilance from personal experience, and symbolizes a shift in perception. And what we got? Okay, and we got Mars. We got the Mars energy, assertive and aggressive. So, okay, mates. Seeing that we're in the year 9, right? That's the energies that we're dealing with. So this is, I'll just say overall. Let's say overall, but you're still gonna have your own individual energy signatures and other energies. It's a lot. But one thing I've learned through experience is the more you get to know you, self, you begin to notice the other energies that don't belong to you. I ain't gotta say no more. You know what I'm talking about? That's all you need. You get it. If you don't, may the great mother wake you up. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, let me say, I hope you got what you need, because I do. Let's get to what it is that we do. This shouldn't take us long, right? Bustin'.
All right, everyone, calm down, calm down.
We calm.
Hello, everyone. It's only me, Dr. Alto Clef, at your service.
Dr. Miller, who to do this? And then you telling everybody to calm down, like, man, we wasn't even buck. We was hoping to get this, you know what I'm saying, talk to Miller. Who is you? Okay, let's go. Let's find out.
Yes, researcher Miller couldn't make it today, so I'm gonna take his little class. Well, what are we looking at
Get up
today?
either. You better not fuck it up.
SCP-882. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-882 is to be kept in a fluid environment at all times, consisting of no less than 40% seawater. Object is to be kept suspended by non-metallic means, currently cotton fiber line that is to be changed daily. Object is also to be checked daily for any signs of rust flaking. If any part of SCP-882 appears uncoated with rust, it must immediately be immersed in a 100% seawater solution. Water must be taken directly from the ocean. Reduce concentration only when the object is again coated in rust. No metal may be placed in containment area. Only organic materials are allowed, and any contact with SCP-882 requires the use of thick cotton gloves. Any metal making contact with it is to be heat severed, melted down, and kept immersed in 100% seawater in a separate area. Any auditory issues reported by the staff must be reported immediately. And affected personnel must submit a full psychological examination and, depending on the results, either transfer to another facility or permanent containment at... Okay, let's get on to the description. That's the real meat and potatoes, right? So, description.
I mean, if you say so.
SCP-882 appears to be a random assembly of gears, cables, pulleys, screws, and belts, all made of an amalgam of various metals. Object size at time of recovery was approximately 87 cubic meters. Current size is approximately 12 cubic meters. SCP-882 rusts quickly in seawater. No identifiable energy source has been found, but all components will begin to move if not coated in rust. SCP-882 is completely silent at all times, no matter what level of activity SCP-882 reaches. Any metal touching the object will become permanently affixed to it, and over a period of a few days, becomes a new part of the object. Organic matter remains unaffected. SCP-882 is extremely resilient, with tensile strength and toughness above those of aircraft-grade titanium alloy by weight, even though its composition appears to be of a random alloy of iron, tin, gold, and other metals, some as of yet unidentified. Extreme focused heat must be applied over several hours to cut even a small portion free from the main assembly. Persons remaining in the vicinity of the object for prolonged periods have developed auditory hallucinations while near the object, mainly the sound of grinding and clicking. The sound intensifies and is abated only by throwing metal into the object. Subjects in advanced states of psychosis have thrown themselves into the object, resulting in an almost death by crushing. The body is often drawn in and impossible to recover. SCP-882 is recovered from a location at the northeast coast of Banks Island. The area was barren of all metal and metallic ore in a 1-mile radius. SCP-882 was found at the geometric center of the area. SCP-882 had become submerged in seawater at the time of discovery. A small town was found nearby, abandoned for several years. SCP-882 was removed and shortly started to flake off rust, causing the varied parts to begin to motion. After several accidents, Dr. Gears authorized SCP-2519 to be played on loop, which successfully reduced the object's motion, enabling safe access. SCP-882 was then cut down and contained on site. Oh, we got a note here at the bottom. SCP-882 is not to be brought into the vicinity of SCP-271 or any object possibly contaminated by SCP-217. Addendum. This is interview 882-1 and play.
Please, take a seat. State your name for the record, please.
Richard Logan Wright. Everyone calls me Rich, though.
Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Do you recall the date when you first saw the object in question?
Oh, God, when was it? I'm not really sure. It was a while ago. Alan found it first. Wrecked his boat on it. He told a few of the other fellas about it. Said they could sell it for a bundle of scrap. We all thought it was a chunk off a jet or a cargo ship.
Okay. At what point did the device start operating?
The next day. Damn thing shook off rust like a dog with fleas. Started spinning slow, then sped up. By the time I saw it, it was really running. Jimmy tried to get it closer, tried to see what was powering it, or why it was so quiet. But he slipped, got a bad cut over his eye, and got the hell out of there. Alan seemed kind of off. Kept asking us if we were hearing anything. Miss Parker thought part of it was gold. Even tried to jam part of it with a pipe to get at it. That pipe stuck fast. And smacked her a good one when the gear was on spun around. After that, most people kept away.
Were there any other incidents of people being injured or hearing noises?
Not at first. That's the thing. It was so damn quiet, everyone kind of forgot about it for a while. Alan was keeping it in an old storeroom by the dock, and nobody really went out there much. He started looking bad. Said he couldn't sleep, that he kept hearing that thing grind away. Father Pat started dropping by, tried to talk to him, told him to get rid of it. He was gone for a couple of days, then suddenly the two of them turn up together. Happy as clams. I don't really know what's going on.
Mr. Wright?
I'm fine. Sorry. So, Father Pat and older Alan showed up. Fresh as daisies. Say they've got the thing figured out. I wasn't paying that much attention. This whole thing had me spooked. Been hearing stuff from the storeroom. Grinding and squealing. Really quiet. Anyway, they said some damn thing about it being from somewhere else. That God made it. That was it for me. And I left.
Did you believe them?
What? That it was from God? No. I don't know. I didn't really know what to think. This damn machine kept spinning away. No power to it. And eating metal, too. That pole Mrs. Parker hit it with, it turned into a giant screw shaft. Looked like it had always been there. More people started getting interested and started listening to Alan and Father Pat. Told everyone to bring metal to it. Told them the gears were the voice of God and that it grew louder as we turned away and softer as we brought it offerings.
Did you bring metal to it as well? Or spend any extended period of time near the object?
What the hell does that matter? You could hear this thing all over town. Got to be the folks couldn't even sleep. Just clanking, grinding, screaming at all hours of the night. Giving it metal helped. Damn it, I didn't want to. I know it wasn't God. I never said it was. Everyone else was falling over themselves to make Alan and Father Pat happy. I just wanted some damn sleep.
Don't you hate when
There's not a goddamn thing wrong with that.
You got the A-kissers, you know what I'm saying? The brown nosers. Like, come on, bro. Like, everybody jockeying for position type. Like, come on, bro. You know who the clowns are. You know what I mean? So it's like, hey, y'all start paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Take names, take note. Just know they are potential agents to toss your ass under the bus to get you fired or something. You know what I'm talking
about? Sir, I will request that you calm yourself. I'm asking questions, not accusing. Please return to your seat.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Over a couple of weeks, everything got fed to that thing. It was just how things were. We were pretty isolated, you know. It's not like we had much else. You'd just make a couple trips out to the storehouse and toss any metal you happened to find it. Always seemed to be there, just watching. It tore a hole in the roof after a while. Father Pat started getting strange, telling us it wasn't enough. I think the noise was getting to him. Said it needed something more meaningful. I mean, I don't know what he meant by meaningful. What's meaningful to a hunk of metal in the corner?
Mr. Wright.
Hey, y'all in the SCP Foundation, I don't see anything meaningful about what they got going on. Seeing that half the time they don't know what's going on. And I ain't really seen me personally. I haven't really seen them helping the people that much with these things. And I thought that was supposed to be part of what y'all doing, right?
I came in one night.
We know y'all got
because I heard people shouting from the storehouse. Father Pat was leading a prayer to this thing. But it didn't sound like any prayer I knew. People were coming up, and he bent over them. They screamed, and then he turned to that big mass of metal. I thought he was giving communion, until I saw the pliers in his hand.
I'm sorry. Pliers?
He was yanking out people's fillings. He was pulling out their fucking teeth, feeding them to that thing. He started screaming about it not being enough, that it needed more, but there wasn't any more. There was barely any metal left, anywhere. Then he pointed at Alan, and he said he was hiding metal from the great machine. Alan screamed.
So we got these steel mills right here. Yeah, I feel me. See, that's what I be talking about. You know what I'm talking about? We're not gonna get hits every time, but just certain keywords, man. Just like, so we like, y'all keep these keywords in your mind, and over time you'll be able to do your sync and links and connections and all of that, and at rapid speed, where you ain't gotta sit there and do. You ain't gotta do that all the time, and you just, okay, this is this. And when you see these certain things, look around for the numbers. Just test the waters. That's what I say, because that's what I did first. I had the first test the waters. I always got to test something. I can't just, you know what I'm saying, things, items, people, whatever. I got to test you. I got to test you, and that don't mean that I'm gonna come and disrespect you or anything like that. It's just the way, let's say, the spirit realm, the ancestors set things up for people to make decisions, including myself. I'm not excluded from that. So it's, you get to prove loyalty. Are you loyal to yourself, or are you loyal to, you know what I'm saying, your family or friends or whoever, right? Or vice versa. In the trip, like, it's like certain paths, this stuff so deep, it's certain paths that everybody's individual lives can go. So everything won't apply to everyone. So that's first off. Everything won't apply to everyone. But then there are certain things that will apply to everyone, but then everybody has their individualities, right? So individually, what works for me may not work for you. Like, I'm not the only person on life path number 9, but there's other people that's not even on it. See what I'm saying? So this I could resonate with. Now that we're in the year, everybody could resonate with the energies, right? But if this is not the 9 year, then that 9 is solo to anybody born on the 9th, and you know what I'm saying, have you. So basically, this all of this right here is just we want to learn ourselves and test these waters and see what these numbers, these energies got for us. Like, I mean, I have a over emotional problem. Sometimes I can get carried away, no lie. But a humanitarian, generous, you know what I'm saying, that's definitely me. So I find myself on a 9, definitely trying to help people out. Like, I'm a humanitarian right now, is trying to help and give good advice, or some advice, some wise words or something, because most of the times I'm only speaking from experience. If I don't know, I'm not going to say anything, and then there's other times I can't say anything. But I tell you to do your own research anyway. Don't believe me, even if it is the truth. Just, I'd rather you go look so you can have your own your own satisfaction for it. You know what I'm saying? You looked, you saw it with your own eyes, so nobody can tell you no, right? So these energies, you might find yourself. You can find yourself. Like, I was looking for the dentist, but we don't have one. No, we don't have a dentist. I mean, we got the steel worker, so we're dealing with a machine, right? Nothing really close to whatever Buddy had going on.
And he didn't have anything. Father Pat said he had a metal joint in his hip. Everyone got up at once. Oh God.
Hey, this dude sounds just stirred.
Oh God. They grabbed him. Everyone just grabbed him. He started screaming. He kept screaming and screaming, and nobody cared. I saw his arm go in. Saw all his fingers break, and pull the rest of the arm in, and I ran. What could I do? Jesus, I couldn't stop it. There were too many. And that thing was screaming and screaming. And Alan was screaming, and Father...
It sounds like bro going mad, man. That sounds like
this interview is concluded. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Security, please see Mr. Wright out. Closing statement. Mr. Wright attempted suicide shortly after interview. Subject is currently being held on suicide watch.
Come on, bro.
And for
Hey man, how did these class commit suicide? I didn't think they would have anything that they could do that with. I know people can come up with some stuff, right? People can come up with some stuff. But y'all pay money for these guys. I don't think I'd be providing them with shoestrings and you know what I'm saying, and then putting them into traumatic distress. It shouldn't be a surprise to anybody that was gonna happen, or you know
observation,
or he was gonna either flip out himself.
All
or he was
right,
gonna flip out
calm
somebody.
down. I know. Kind of upsetting, right?
I mean, it's just
Nobody said your time at the foundation was going to be picnics and hugs and cotton candy parties. So let's just leave it there.
Okay, Academates, that's the feature. I hope y'all made it down to the post, man. You know what I'm saying? To let me know how y'all gonna, you know what I'm saying? Y'all wanna run them that series, cause we got a couple days. You know what I mean? I was supposed to. No. We got a couple days, so we got the weekend just started for me. The strong end, it just started for me. So y'all got a couple days. I'm gonna go check it out. You know what I mean? And we gonna run it. Come Monday, we going in on the whole series, a new series, and I think it's gonna be a long one. I think it's gonna be like 5 or 6 parts, right? So, but we gonna get it busting. Y'all know how we do it. We gonna stick through it. You know what I mean? So I do appreciate y'all stopping by. I'm not gonna hold y'all up. Y'all make sure y'all keep your head on the swivel. You know what I'm saying? Keep yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally protected at all times. Y'all go check some of this numerology out if you want. You know what I mean? If you find it interesting, you find yourself resonating with some of the energies. You know what I'm saying? You may not find yourself in every story, but you know you will find yourself if you seek yourself genuinely. You know what I'm saying? If you're seeking the energies and to understand and to try to overstand these energies and how you can better mold and wield and cultivate your life to flow in a consistent balance with the universe and the energies around you, respecting the boundaries of the energies around you, everybody should be okay. You know what I'm saying? But taking life for granted and all this cognitive dissonance and all these things that's going on, all I'm saying is go look. It's like people been keeping their nose turned and their head down for so long from looking at truthful information, and I want you to find it yourself. I had to do it myself. I mean, I juggle things in my head that I hear. Is that true or not? To the point where if I really want to know, I go find it. If I can't find it, I still don't chalk it up as okay, that's pseudo, but I just keep it to the side and I don't really lean on it. I'll keep that as a thought just in case if I hear anything else that pops up later on that I can cross-reference that. But, you know what I mean? It's due diligence in your own research, your own conclusion, make your own decision. We have to be responsible out here. We have to be accountable as adults, as young teens, as individuals. Okay, we all have to. Eventually, you got to grow up. We all do, and that doesn't mean like age. You know what I'm saying? It's mentality, wise up, wisdom, and wisdom. The best wisdom comes from experience. You know what I mean? So I'm going through this experience with the SCP. I ain't never really know what it felt like to be shadow banned. Now I get it. That's pressure. Because I want to feel like I'm doing a good job, but I don't really know. You know what I mean? Like, I have some of y'all come in and your stuff gets taken. I don't get it. Then I found myself shadow banned on other people's pages too, where they take my likes away. So it's like, it's weird. This is all weird. But I'm not going to stop. I'm not saying I'm just going to stop. You know what I'm saying? It's making me more assertive, you know what I'm saying, to find better ways to get these videos to you. Because, you know, at one point, a couple of days ago, or a couple of weeks ago, we was all black screen. You know what I'm saying? Y'all couldn't even see me. So I finessed the way. You feel me? The ancestors working with me because, I genuinely like this. I like this. I like what we're doing. I like it. I thought it was going to be a little difficult for me, but, I mean, damn, dude, we 500, 600 SCPs in. Seriously. And that's not including the spooky videos. You know what I mean? So, but that's me though. If I can't put my heart into it and go all the way through it, I'd rather not waste my time with it. You know what I mean? So, peace and love. I'll see y'all tomorrow.